Well, hello my friends. If you remember the Dukes of Hazzard, you probably remember Cooter. Well, today we are at Cooter's Museum, dedicated to the Dukes of Hazzard. And right out front you've got a General Lee before you walk in. And you can actually pay to get your photo inside of the General Lee. Just like Bo and Luke Duke would have. Well, they wouldn't have paid, but they would have got their photo in there for sure. Take a look. And then right next to it is one of Cooter's tow trucks. Hazzard County at the front of that. Well, it looks like they have free admission. Let's go check it out. Holy cow, this place is everything Dukes of Hazzard you can imagine. I know there's one, or there's another one other than this one in Nashville. But yeah, I've never been in any of these, so this is pretty overwhelming in a good way. You can get an autographed photo of Cooter, a General Lee bike, and a General Lee big wheel. Interesting. Oh, you can even buy autographed photos of Tom Wopat for 10 bucks. And there's the whole crew. And there's Cooter. Uncle Jesse's Rules. Check out the old classic raincoat. And then that's the front of it. Whoa, check that out. They redecorated like a kid's bedroom to show you all the things that were like out during the day. We had everything from paint sets to bathrobes to coloring books. I mean, that is insane. Guitars. Well, Waylon Jennings, I guess that makes sense. The costumes back there, Boss Hogg. Wow, that's interesting. Wow, with the Confederate flag on there. Yeah, you can't do that anymore, I guess. You know, even for the show, a lot of the models you buy of the General Lee car don't have that on the hood or on the top. Wish they weren't playing so much music in here, but look at all that. Yeah, even like a little racetrack, the General Lee bed. This is insane. Let's work our way around and see all the stuff they have. Now I might actually get one of those Boar's Nest shirts because that was a real place that they that actually existed that I'm gonna vlog while we're here, and they based the name on the TV show off of the real one. That's interesting. The county road map. I unknowingly was on the set of the later seasons when they used to film on was it the Universal lot or Warner lot? I forget which one I was on, but somebody pointed out, they're like, oh, this is later seasons of Hazzard County filmed here. Actually, it was this area. Of course, the Daisy Dukes came from this show. Here you can see they've got a lot of Waylon Jennings stuff because he did the theme song, obviously, for the TV show right there. There's Catherine Bach, who played Daisy Duke, and those are from her personal collection of Daisy Dukes. Nice. Now check that out. They have like a town model of all the places that are featured on the TV show here. It's kind of crazy. It's really neat. Actually, that's really neat. And then they have some of the cars here. That one says Cooter on it. There's a hood. Luke Duke signed it, you can see right here. John Schneider. It says that is an actual piece of the original Hazzard County located in the great state of Georgia where the first 5 episodes were filmed. It's a genuine piece of the carpet that was in Boss Hogg's office in the original Boar's Nest. There's some Charger parts, haven't been painted. Original steering wheel. These are all from a wrecked General Lee, it says. Here we have a Hazzard County Sheriff's vehicle. Maybe would have been driven by Roscoe, of course. There's Denver Pyle, who played Uncle Jesse, and then cardboard cutouts of all of them, and then Boss Hogg's car. Check that out. even got the steer horns in the front. This was just an absolute merchandising behemoth. I mean, there's just nothing that they didn't have their hands on. Look, I mean, TV trays, models, they just had everything. Everything. Kids cups, and surprised we don't see like a Dukes of Hazzard pet rock in here somewhere. And a canvas of Daisy. Oh yeah, that's a given. That's an absolute given. Now look, connected to this is Daisy's Country Store, home of the original Daisy Duke. Some 40 years of Hazzard County memorabilia. And there's Catherine Bach now. Oh, there's Dixie. It's kind of cool. I didn't expect that, actually. Did not expect that one. What is that? I don't really get what that is that they're selling here. Comes with a flower and everything. That's interesting. That's a Lego of Daisy. Like, it's giant, takes up the whole wall. And a little model of Cooters.
Dad, you want a Daisy pocket? From her short?
Dad, can I get one?
See, you can even sit in that one too. Yep. So I assume this means that you can buy this, hook it up to your car, and get the... Let's get a little closer to the car. Just curious. I like how they have the whole backdrop and everything is set to the show. That's really cool. Check that out if you're close by. Cast members and everything. Whole festival. Of course, this was like a total Hot Wheel gold mine when this came out. And then the whole center of the store that we haven't even walked through is all merchandise. It is all, I mean, look at this. This is insane. Oh, look at all the Boss Hogg stuff. What a classic he was. Superhero mask. Yep, definitely couldn't do Boss Hogg bubblegum cigars these days. And this case is all to Denver Pyle, who played Uncle Jesse. Got one of his employment statements. Oh, he lived on Laurel Canyon, or lived in Laurel Canyon, 1751 Laurel Canyon. How about that? Oh, look at that. One of his props, vintage ceramic serving pitcher. And here's a Sonny Schroyer case. And then that fades over into the Roscoe P. Coltrane stuff. Good old James Best. That to me is Roscoe in a nutshell. That pose. Look at all these oddities. Dukes of Hazzard walkie-talkies, binoculars, whistles, flashlights. I get it, but I don't think they used any of this stuff. They just jumped hills, baby. There's Catherine Bach. John Schneider looks pretty good for his age. I mean, really, look at him. He doesn't look all that old. He didn't age much. There's Cooter and Roscoe. Okay, that door was Uncle Jesse's door in the original 5 episodes. How about that? Certificate of authenticity. Look at that. I gotta just put my hand on it, don't I? I won't knock it over. Nice painting. Just judging on the way that this place is set up, I have to think that Catherine Bach is somehow affiliated. I mean, like, professionally, like, because there's a lot of stuff to her in here, which makes me think that maybe she's a partner in it. Which, good on them, if that's the case. Look at all that. Like a tent. Service center. There's some of his actual wardrobe. Kind of cool to hear Waylon doing the narration. Oh, look, a bunch of scripts from various episodes. Yeah, so it was Warner. So it's the Warner lot in Burbank that they filmed. See, this is kind of why I think that Catherine Bach must be affiliated in some way. There's just a lot of stuff to her here. And you can even sit here and just watch episodes if you want. If you're a Dukes fan, this is heaven. It's a little beanbag chair. They definitely did not miss the boat on the merchandise, even now. Well, there we are. If you're looking for something free to do in Nashville, you can't beat Cooters. I wish I would have went back and rewatched some of the old Dukes, because I watched it a lot when I was a kid, but this just kind of brought back great memories. Have a great night, everyone. We will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.